I'm back.
Funny.
Oh boy, Byzantinus. Right, Byzantines against Persians. I know, I mean, last time we talked, everything was very city specific regarding Aztecs and Saracens.
I think you need to talk less.
Okay.
I can't.
Yep.
Not very receptive for everything.
Can't multitask is what you're saying.
I can't
Focus.
Deal with
Micro.
that amount of information.
Okay. Can't reach 2k3.
Yep. That as well. So what I do when I coach is sometimes I write stuff down that isn't super important for this game itself, but will help the person later on.
Okay.
I'm coaching how to coach.
Oh boy.
Next level.
But I think like I could tell all these things. Yeah, you need to focus on your idle villagers. You need to focus on your production. You need to, but those are such basic things for you that you can always practice and improve on. It doesn't help me to write down. Hey, macro
exactly.
better. You know.
Yeah. Well, macro better isn't really a thing that helps in general, right?
Yeah. I love Burst Flush with Byzantines, by the way.
Yep. I will play it.
Into skirms. Do you already, can you tell by scouting now? You have very crucial information here by scouting.
I like my map.
Not what I mean.
Like that he's at the right hand side?
Yes, you're so close to each other. You can see that because you scouted his second stone on the right side and his deer. That is really important information. Because I mean, this stone is his stone, right?
Yes.
So you know that he's very close to you. And usually, Byzantines, the dream is to be very close to your opponent, a lot of times. Need to be a little bit careful with your wood line here. They might block each other here.
Being rushed.
Hippos everywhere.
I think also you're staying too many bills on wood too soon in a rush flash.
Okay,
keep
I just feel yeah, but okay, say.
Yeah, keep 4 to 5 bills. I would say 5 bills is usually what I do.
Okay.
The 5th bill is about the same time that I do it, but I would keep rest on food until you're up to fuel age. Obviously, once you see that you're gonna have 500 food very soon, you can add more. But I think you're doing too many a bit too soon. Missing his goal position, very crucial for how we can follow this game up.
So a scout now, or?
I would like my scout. I would be looking for his main goal. If he has his main goal in this area, you applying a shit ton of pressure after the opening, like full skirms and even forward towers, etc. That makes a lot of sense, right? His goal is here. That doesn't make sense. And now you
Oh,
can
he's
see
adding militia?
Yes, so now he knows adding more men-at-arms as well. The only thing you need now is take enough gold to get fletching, and besides that you can go mass skirms and spears. I don't understand why you're doing the blacksmith before the second range still. Let you focus. You have such a nice place to do a masterpiece. Yeah, just evacuate. These units are trapped now, so this is really good for you. And no village lost. Really good. Now your focus has to be production, production, production. Clear that houses. At this point, if I was you, I would probably even remove 3 bills from gold. Get that second range up and start thinking about going forward on his gold. Get so many skirms out, like your production is lacking again. You just need units, units, units so you can pressure those golds. All his 3 goals is in the same spot. If you control the front, you control everything he can do. At this point, it might even make sense for you to do men-at-arms upgrade, since you have full HP on all your militia. But yeah, you just need skirm, skirm, skirm. You also saw that he was lacking. Okay, he has upgrades now. Armor upgrade is going to be important for your skirms here.
Condo.
Ago. Pugno. Ago.
Condo.
I'm really missing the forward villagers to make towers as well.
Sane. Ago. Pugno. Commita. Presto. Caedo. Impero. Sane. Ai. Sane. Sane. Impero. Sane. Fodio. Caedo. Condo. Salve.
Condo. Salve.
Sane. Corretto. Deleo. Presto. Impero. Caedo. Sane.
Ein.
Presto. Impero. Reficcio.
Presto.
Caedo. Impero.
Correctus.
Ein. Deleo. Ago. Sane. Deleo. Ago.
Correctus.
Presto. Pugno. Impero. Ein. Corretto. Impero.
Ago.
Corretto. Ein. Deleo. Salve. Presto. Impero. Ein. Porro. Deleo. Sane. Sane. Deleo. Sane. Salve. Caedo. Ein.
Correctus.
Presto. Impero.
Impero. Condo.
Impero.
Correctus.
Commita. Ein. Impero. Sane. Sane. Impero. Pugno. Deleo.
Ago.
Where should I build the tower?
Just take control of the hill first
Presto. Condo. Impero.
from these ranges.
Ago. Pugno.
I would probably have made it like where I placed the outpost behind this mill, but the tower is fine as well.
I'm expecting archers, scouts.
Probably yes, but you should have added spearmen earlier as well. I think you could have mixed spearmen. They would have helped a lot in the early fight too.
Ein.
Sane. Condo. Presto. Commita.
There is a chance that he's up to cast stage as well. In which case you need to get that second tower and just pressure his... Might honestly maybe send 5 more bills and just bum rush the tower. Might be your only win condition here. Although he's kind of walling it off now, so it might not make sense anymore.
Audio.
No, he's doing scouts, so most likely he's not up to cast lich.
Condo.
Condo.
Maybe even armor upgrade for your spearman. The reinforcements are coming into the fight.
Correctus. Sane. Caedo.
Condo. Impero. Condo.
Sane.
You can go to cast lich.
Reficio.
At this point as well, it might make sense for you to switch into a full monk rush and cast lich. Just use that hill, monk siege push, play it like arena now. That might be your best win condition here.
Salve, colo. Ain, ago. Corretto. Caedo. Ain, colo.
Salve. Sane. Colo. Impero. Colo.
Probably gonna need more on gold
Salve. Condo.
and gold mining upgrade if you want to switch into the monk rush.
Impero. Ago. Pabulo.
Impero, colo.
Salve. Podio. Condo.
Correctus. Condo. Condo. Podio.
I think it's over.
Think so. You know, I mean, you know what I think actually lost you this game? I think it is your second archery range position. So far away from the channel of aggression you were doing, right? You had to run so far around to actually come into the fight.
Okay.
But obviously, still, you were in a decent spot. The rush in the tower, I think it was a really good idea, but you mispositioned and mismicroed a lot there in that push.
I was super surprised that he got a second tower up. I think that was good by him.
Well, the second tower didn't matter even. Like, you shouldn't have left your tower before you finished building it.
Okay.
And also, you placed your skirms a little bit outside of like being beneath his tower, so they were still being like your army could still be hit by the tower. He only had archers pretty much and some scouts. Of course, a few skirms and wheels as well. But if you just focused your skirms then on his archers, you would have traded way better there. Positioned your skirms better, and of course, the villagers should have built the tower first. If you finish your tower and then garrison that and then attack with villagers, you would have been in such a better position.
Okay. I feared that he would just wall off then.
I mean, you were already in. It didn't matter. Like like it didn't matter if he walled off.
Okay. Yeah.
That would have been fine. Could have just what's it called? So like turn your spears around, run back to the villagers, and use your skirms to hit his archers, and just finish your tower. Not the fact that it only puts more pressure on him. Even if his two towers go up and he cleans your army, your tower is still there, and it's gonna keep him from taking gold for a while. But like if you took that fight correctly, then you probably would have been in a really good spot.
Okay. So tower first, skirms under the first tower, and focus his archers.
Yeah, like the rush in there, like he wasn't expecting it, so it was a really good move. It was just, if you made the right micro and the right order of actions there, you probably don't win that fight, but you trade way better, and you're gonna hit Castle Age with him having way less crossbows, and you're gonna be in a way better position. But like still, this like you identified these three goals really fast, right? Your second archery range should have been forward as well, like with your first archery range in that area. And you channeled the whole thing through there. Your micro with the skirms was not on point. Took some really sloppy fights there. And also those 4 villagers should have been there way sooner as well. Like, I still think if that second archery range is more forward, you're in a way better position.
Does it make such a difference? Isn't that like one skirm being later and then it's just the same?
Not one skirm, it's every single skirm. I think it makes a huge difference. Especially in low unit fights like the ones you had. It was like 6 to 8 skirms fighting each other constantly, right? You have 2 more skirms from the start, you're winning that. Also, I don't still think you should make your second range before the blacksmith. Always, almost.
Okay. Well, it felt like you said, okay, now let's just get fletching.
Yeah, I mean, like, of course I wanted you to get fletching, but I wanted the 2 ranges first. I could have been more specific there. Like, it's just these small things, right? I still, like, I really think that archery range position is huge. Your skirmishers are running on the bottom side of your base. So you go all the way on the bottom and around the forest
Yeah, that's
to enter
ugly.
the fight.
Yeah.
Your second range is like where your house or the barracks, like next to the gate. Your skirms. First of all, if every unit comes together in the same spot, it's so much easier to regroup them, connect them, and fight together. When one is coming from the bottom side and one from the top side, that's always going to be a mess, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I think if you had the second range more forward, you snowball that fight way faster and you actually the pressure on him instead of getting fought back.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying, like, even when you made the second range, I told my stream that I think that might actually lose you the game. It doesn't seem like a big deal, just like the positioning of one archery range, but it's actually huge.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. I just felt like it's still close, I felt. And I didn't want to show it.
Second archery range. What are you hiding? Surprise! Second archery range. Yeah. I don't really see what you're hiding there.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, again, like, I feel like you do a lot of things right, but then there's just this 1, 2, 3 small things that are really also like unnecessary small things that can change so much for you. So the potential for 2k1 is really there. Okay, 2k2. Maybe 2k3.
Don't get crazy.
Oh, okay. If you want, we could also do a game where you spectate me and we can talk live through the game if there's anything.
I think that won't help me much.
You don't think? Okay.
Because that's what I'm doing for 5 years now.
But it's not like then you can live ask me question with everything I do, every decision I make, every time I do something. But if you don't think it can do anything, then yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I think it's not my best way of learning for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, now you get a challenge, Viper.
Sorry?
You get a challenge.
Okay. Oh, he wants to play?
Yeah, he can
Oh
play.
boy, oh boy. I'll be right back quick.
Oh, it's so rough. Much points? No. We play unrated. It would be unfair for the bettings if I played those coaching games with the rating on. I will take a quick bathroom break as well then. Be right back. I also bet on Nicov this time.
Okay, I'm ready. We should team so I might be able to ping without, so I don't forget to ping for him if I
Yeah.
ping.
Yeah. I'm not doing any bets anymore.
Пробуйте.
All right, really good sim matchup.
Is that so? You mean
Sorry?
Федика.
good for me or good being interesting?
Interesting, and
Федика.
honestly, I think Kels. Obviously, people know they're a good sim, but I think they're really underestimated as well in 1v1.
In 2005, I always picked Celts to counter Hunts. I tried to
And
stonewall
you
and play Halberdiers.
We were so ahead of the meta, man.
Yeah.
Stonewall and Halberdiers. So,
Was enough?
Here. Федика.
So against Hunts, I like to play normally.
Rush Flush.
Should I? Normally, I
no.
play 3 militia into spearmen into men at arms. And add like
okay.
2 spearmen before I click men at arm upgrade.
Well, of course, it depends what he's doing, right?
Well, we are expecting top 20
Are we?
scouts. Are we?
Yeah, of course, we're expecting scouts. But with Man at Arms meta these days, don't rule out Man at Arms either.
Федика.
I think just lure one deer and then go scout him, pretty much.
Like to find some sheep first.
Yeah, why the fourth wood villager?
Федика.
Celts, we skip them or what?
Kid.
But if I'm going Man at Arms, I never go 4 on wood.
But
If you're going Man at Arms, why would you go 4 on wood?
to build stuff.
So eco is gonna be worse with 4 on wood for Man at Arms. Want more food eco.
Okay.
Thought you said you're watching my stream. Was it a lie all along?
It's not. I didn't say I learned. That's
Okay.
what I said. I don't learn if I watch your stream.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
Actually,
Yeah.
like 60% of the time, when people ask like how to get better, I tell them, yeah, just watch streams and think about how they're playing. But yeah, probably one of the worst advices if I don't do it myself.
Might wanna put some wheels and berries. Second board time is gonna be. It's gonna be good, but I would move 3 wheels to berries probably. But yeah, always go 3 wheel. Like it gives you a smoother build up. 4 wheels and wood, you might be left in a little bit of a dicey spot food wise sometimes.
Sick. Okay,
Especially
I
with-
always played 4. Like always.
Yeah. I would recommend you to stop and play 3 instead.
Hello,
Hello.
Nicov.
Yeah, like I would say always 3 on wood. You get enough wood for what you need, and your food eco is gonna look better.
Okay.
Will ensure you can always click 21 or 22 pop fuel age, and your food eco is gonna look slightly better.
Do you want to see Men at Arms or rush into Flash?
I want to see Man at Arms now.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't do his fast proxy now. Probably should restore.
That's weird.
Oh, I can't see the mouse. Okay, there you go. Yeah, but when you're 3 on wood now, it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to play a rush then. I mean, you can do it with Celts as well because you probably have enough wood either way. But if you want to do drush flush, then you can do 4 on wood. Then you do 4 on wood. But if you want to do just main arms, I always go 3 on wood.
Okay.
It makes way more sense for developing food eco. in my
I didn't
opinion.
know I would have enough wood then.
No, of course you do. You always have too much wood with 4 on wood. Like the 18th villager or 18th pop villager. Go make a house and then make a barracks.
Okay. That's what he's doing. Huang blocking the game. Sick. He got 2.3k.
Sorry?
Huang got 2.3k as well.
Wang? Well, he's a beast, man. No one can see anything coming from that guy.
I don't have a restore.
Maybe give me host. I might have it.
That's so weird.
When we saved, you dropped really fast. Like it just said. Like before Nicov clicked save, I saw you dropped. Maybe that's why.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Ху, пробуйте.
What was the plan? Man at arms, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's and one.
Пробуйте.
You would have liked the barracks probably in front of the goal.
No, that barracks is fine. You can make ranges in front of the goal later.
Ольгера?
You don't know where he is yet. Like it seems like he might be in this region.
Yep.
In which case your barracks is fine, and then you can place ranges in front of the gold. You can send the 5th villager to wood. Yep, good. I like this build for my arms.
Пить фир. Пробуйте. Пить фир.
I'm not a big fan of that mining camp. Actually, no, it's fine.
Федека.
Okay, you can already queue up a militia, or you could have.
Пробуйте. Пить фир.
Now we need to invest into some farms.
Фольгера?
Make some farms already. Yep, to make the economy development better. So you saw how many villages you had on wood?
Nope.
That's a big tell on what it's doing. You're only playing 1 lumber camp. You had like 7-8 vills on wood. Then you know that he's most likely playing scouts.
Oh no. Now I know as well. I will take that fight. Just to trade off HP because he will be up anyways.
Yep. Could also send militia out already and just meet them. You would have saved your scout then as well.
Фольгера? Пробуйте.
Margaret. Dan good here.
Punit,
Kid?
kid, punit, kid,
Borgere. Borgere. Evlav. Bid 4. Bid 4. Bid 4. Dan kat. Evlav. Bid 4. Bid 4. Borgere.
Kia. Bra bygge.
Yeah, man arms makes sense. For spearman here. Can also just stay around this stable here and keep applying pressure on the bears a little bit. Careful, careful, Nili, Nili.
Bra bygge.
That villager on gold doesn't work.
Bid 4. Bra bygge. Bra bygge. Bid 4. Folgere. Bra bygge. Folgere. Bra bygge. Tiedeke.
You can trade HP there. He has 4 scouts, but 1 is low HP, right? So you can just trade until the spearman comes.
Tiedeke. Bonage.
Dan kat. Borgere. Dan kat. Evlav. Bid 4. Bid 4. Borgere. Borgere.
So what are you playing now? Archer range?
Yeah, that will be the way to go. In this case, I will do 1 range blacksmith, because you just need upgrades, because his upgrades are going to be slightly slower than yours then, probably. I don't like that archer range. Okay, would have been better.
Okay.
But he's only having skirms and some scouts without upgrades. You could justify adding 1 or 2 men arms even here. He's playing heavy scout skirm at the moment. But once you have your men at arms gathered now, then you can take a fight and win. Speed bonus, you can also catch up to the skirms, so this should be a very good fight for you.
Bid 4. Bra bygge. Tid. Bra bygge.
Maybe try to micro your spears a little bit so you can't just pick them up. Okay. Should still be a good fight for you.
Bra bygge. Kia. Bra bygge.
I like this decision to fall back a little bit, into micro a little bit. But those are dead now, just trade. At that point you could have killed, taken like 15 more damage by just fighting.
Bra bygge. Bra bygge.
I think we can also justify a tower on your gold here, because he has a lot of army. Nice pick off.
Bid 4. Bra bygge. Bra bygge.
You have a plan long term here.
I would say with how much pressure we are applying, double barracks pikemen, triple barracks siege.
Okay. I think you're fine with only 2 barracks. Triple barracks would be overkill.
Oh god. Now I built the house. I kind of knew it was bad.
Пробуйте.
Which house?
The one that blocks the skirms from getting to the hill.
Right.
Пробуйте.
Evla. To. Fargere. To. Vier. Fargere. To. Evla. Vier. Evla. Vier. Fargere. Evla. To. Vier. Fargere. Vier. Fargere. Evla. Vier. Evla.
I think at this point, don't take any fights here. Just keep your army alive. Don't lose any spearmen for nothing. That's your go-to army right now, so you don't want to waste your spearmen. Already try to maybe sneak a villager a little bit closer to see if you can get up a siege workshop soon. Just have one standby nearby. Upgrades for your gold and for your spearmen should be on the table as well. At this point, it doesn't matter if you show him your upgrades on his pikemen. You might expect it, you might not, but it's going to be hard for him to deal with no matter what.
Пробуйте.
He has bloodlines. Oh boy.
You're still fine here. You cannot go under the tower.
So,
So
can
as
I add
long
more
as-
skirms or not?
You shouldn't. I think you should not. I think you should make those walls more secure though. Houses behind. He's gonna avoid the tower and he's gonna come on the right side. Keep making spearmen.
Siege.
So you might actually pull full pressure on the tower, and then you should make a defensive siege workshop as soon as you can. You garrison the tower with all the vills. Don't have the same firepower that you're expecting now. But knights coming as well. Maybe add a market so you can potentially buy more stone for a second tower as well.
Oh no.
Пробуйте. Far
Need armor for your packs. It's so important right now. Main thing. Production, production, production.
Пробуйте.
Fall back now, wait for your army to come get together. Once you have +2 armor, you can attack again. Production, production, production.
Throw.
This is now where you have to fight this back and you have to snowball into counter pressure. You have invested into the tower, which means you cannot make economy. Not seen as yet. So you have to snowball this. I would even do a ram.
A ram.
Yes. Clean his buildings forward. And you're gonna want rams for aggression on his place as well. As long as he has the siege workshop, you could also make more mangonels and cool. Then nice. Repair that ASAP. And turn that mangonel aggression into aggression after taking the siege workshop out.
I goes elite skirms. Not that scared. Dash.
Yeah, elite skirms are fine. As long as you have siege and pikemen, you can apply pressure always here. He doesn't have armor on the skirms as well, so the skirms die really fast. It's very important now that you don't trade poorly. Your army now can kill his army. Just attack. YOLO. Go all in. Patrol, attack, kill. Make sure you're still producing. And don't get full debated.
Пробуйте.
Missing horse club right there. You have your barracks on a control group now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your production is really lacking.
The moment I'm producing.
Yeah, I know. I was watching those barracks for a while.
What?
Okay, that's hacks. Wow. Okay, that sucks. Yeah.
I did quick wall in time.
No, you were fine. It glitched in. It glitched in. Oh, that was a doubt, TC. Oh, that's a doubt. Nili. Pulled out.
I think now it's over.
Yeah, now it's over. Pulled out now. Need to type in all. He can't see your chat.
That was weird.
But yeah, dude, you were in such a good position. The fight, when I told you to go, it was such a bad fight.
You told me I would win, so I
Yeah,
patrolled
but
in.
you took the fight so badly. Like you chased with seven pikemen chased 2 skirms and 2 knights to the top side. You had 5 pikemen chasing a knight to the bottom side, and then you had like 5 pikes going to the middle. Everything should have gone to the middle. No point in like running to the sides after this and that. You had you could power play that down from the hill. Instead, you ended up being downhill with 2 of your 3 armies, and the army coming from uphill was just 4 or 5 pikes. Like, it was a really poor engagement in general.
Just
If you took
patrol
that-
in.
Yeah, but you need to, of course, adjust. I told you, patrol in, but don't get your baited everywhere. Then you got your baited everywhere. But yeah, like besides that, I think you were in a really good position.
Where are we?
I think so. Like he added the town centers, probably. I mean, now it looks like it's been up and running for a while. If you just take a little bit better trades a little bit earlier, then you can snowball this. Also, the second armor upgrade for your pikes should have been so much sooner. You were making villagers instead of the armor. Once you had the armor upgrade, you could have traded way better early cast stage as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I still think you were in a pretty good position this game. Then there's just these small micro mistakes, small things that hurts a lot.
What do you think about the second TC outside? I thought about buying stone, but then I'm kind of stuck on 2 TCs and don't feel like a third TC isn't as easy.
I think you were in a spot where TCs, whether you add them or not, doesn't make a difference. I think for you, it would have made sense to add second silver shop and just full counter pressure, full snowball. Like the only way you win that game pretty much is by counter attacking and doing damage, like cleaning his whole army and then counter attacking. That was your win condition.